Welcome to Game 9 of our two-day, 5-team, 10-game tournament. We have the FoCo Agoges that will be taking on the Renegade Outlaws. Looking forward to this game. Renegades have played hard-fought, aggressive games all this weekend. Agoges coming off a win from earlier today. Also added a few new players to their roster to make this more interesting. Renegades are a tough team and really look forward to see what the Agoges bring against them. So run down the roster for each team right now. For the FoCo Agoges, wearing white, number 12 Rainbow Rider, number 13 Nightshade Hedgie, number 14 Stormcloud, and number 26 L, number 81 Spider. Wearing 5'8" is Firecracker. 72 is Dart. Number 20, Black Ice. 618 Blade. 911 Scream. And 999 Slim Skating. And the Renegade Outlaws. Number 11, Blueberry Slam Cakes. Number 13, Slave Voorhees. 17, Guinea Pig. 19, Stitches. At number 2, Cairo. Number 47, Acid Smasha. 51, Big Wave. 58, Yoda. Number 64, Black Widow. Number 68, Foxtail. 700 Siren. Number 77, Tsunami Hazard. And number 96, Faz. All right, a lot of energy out there for this 9th game. This will be the final game for these two teams for this tournament, so they're going to put everything on the line for this one. Our officials for this game are going to be Prince Albert, Peter, Doppelganger, Vonnie, Van Rollon, Backslash, and Sushi. Our non-skating officials will be Phoenix, Moof, Romp, Thorn, Buckanabe, Bionic Envy, Dino, Punky Bruiser, and Capri Sun. Capri Stun. I have to get that T in there. All right, rolling whistle starts this. We have Faz in red going against Firecracker in white as our starting jammers. And we are up quickly. Firecracker using Slim as a shield to get through, but is stopped by Big Wave. Meanwhile, Faz up and down trying to push on through to get that lead. Lead is still open as both teams go around turn number 2. You see Firecracker going on and over and beats it for that hard-fought lead position. Faz held up at turn number 2, now sprints free just as Firecracker comes in for a scoring pass. Firecracker looking for room to try to get some points and calls that off before Faz can score. And that will give us a 2-0 start to this game. So this promises to be hard-hitting and fun to watch and call. We do have an official timeout. And make sure our floor is safe to skate on. At this time, I'd like to thank Canyon Sports Therapy. They were our new sponsor. They were here for most of this weekend, fixing up our officials and athletes here. It's a big thank you to Canyon Sports Therapy for supporting our skaters. Hopefully at a minute 2 in the second half, I can still hear that same amount of energy. Good crowd here for this game. So I want to make this building loud as these two teams go at it. Tsunami Hazard in red, Nightshade Hedgie in white. Tsunami, if they get momentum, they are hard to stop. They are sliding through, but brought back by Scream. Meanwhile, Hedgie having a tough time with a Renegade wall. Tsunami, speed is moving. Hits down, Screams, gets on by, right on in. Flies right into a tripod and is pushing that. Trying to get purchased. Nightshade goes down, and that will be a directional against Cairo. Tsunami is free for lead. And Hedgie to the inside. Getting some good O. Here comes Tsunami to the outside. Shoving their way in and out and through. And we have a high block called on the Jammer Tsunami, so they will start in the box, so this will give a power start. Reminder, these are young athletes playing a full contact sport. We have a 6-3 game so far, just under 2 minutes played. The Renegades will only have 3 blockers out there to try to stop Dart, as they have this advantage in the power start. Got a 4 wall of Agoges at the jam line. A tripod of Renegades. Dart hits the middle. Offense comes up. A nice reforming by the Renegades, but not enough to stop Dart. Now Dart coming around for their scoring pass. Looks like the same maneuver of hit, wait for the offense, and go. Cairo back out on the track. Trying to get in Dart's way, but Dart is through. And Tsunami is out. The Agoges get together to try to stop a hard hit against Rainbow Rider as they come into the pack. Bodies hit the floor on turn number 4, and that jam is called off. So fast pace and low scoring so far is what the tempo of this game is. Firecracker back out, as well as Faz is back out for the Renegades. Penalty box is clear. We have a full track. Agoges start right at the jam line. Pile up right there. Firecracker stopped by the Renegades. Faz with quick moves. And through is Faz. Big Wave brings back Firecracker. Firecracker and Foxtail working together. And that is Black Ice that is drawing back Faz now. And Faz looking through it. See if they can get all of their points. Meanwhile, coming in, there is going to be, there it is, has offense working for them as Firecracker goes to the penalty box. So this will be a power jam opportunity for the Renegades. Only down by 4 points, so this could make a big difference in the lead right here. Looking for some a lot of smashing in. But no, there is a penalty against. Nope, there's a return to the track. And so Faz is back in and out. But Firecracker is in and calls it. And now Rainbow Rider, for the first time this game, being the jammer. They've done considerable jammer duty in the games before this. Also playing as a pivot and blocker for most jams as well when they're not jamming. Going up against Tsunami Hazard. All right, collision at the jam line. Tsunami looking outside. Ryder trying to push in the middle. Tsunami drawn back. And staying on their feet is Tsunami with a nice hop to get by the last defender and take lead. That leaves Nightshade, drawn back by Acid Smasher, meeting Cairo. Acid Smasher puts down. And now all 4 members of the Renegades are out there. And we do have a forearm call on 999. That is a Scream, or Slim Skady rather, the pivot for the Agoges, who will start this next jam in the box. And yeah, that is the lead change with 14-11 for the Renegades, now up on top as we approach our 23rd minute. Stitches, number 19, another regular jammer for the Renegades out there, against number 14, Stormcloud, who's had plenty of good performances in the 3 games leading up to this. They're off a Stormcloud in the inside. And taking up the room is Scream, bringing back Stitches, and throwing their body in there is Nightshade. But Nightshade goes down, and Stitches is out, but not before lead has been taken by Stormcloud. Now following their offense, getting through and calling. And it looks like that lead may change again. No, it'll be a tie. They did not get that 4th point at the end there. Now we're at 14-14. So this is definitely the game you want to stay in your seats for and not miss a second of. We'll have 15 minutes at intermission where you can check out the merch stands and go to the concession stands. But as this is played, you definitely don't want to miss anything going on right here. We have Faz and Firecracker. Faz to the outside, Firecracker in the middle. Faz switches to the inside lane and finds it. Now it's Firecracker getting pushed out. That is Guinea Pig. And now a directional call on number 64 of the Renegades. That is Black Widow going down there. Nightshade Hedgie once again in white, wearing the star. And in red for the Renegades is Tsunami Hazard. Renegades will be down a blocker for 30 seconds. And we have an official timeout. It looks like checking the track again to make sure that is safe for our skaters. So at this time, I'd like to thank the Pie Pizzeria. They are a regular sponsor of ours. They have also been voted Utah's best pizza, providing top quality handmade pizza subs, salads, and more for over 40 years. Also for this tournament, and in fact a lot of tournaments, Einstein's Bagels generously donated bagels for our volunteers and officials and NSOs and medics. So thank you, Einstein's. Very much appreciate your support in this and all other games. And 187 killer pads. Rolling whistle starts clock. All right. And Tsunami gets a quick hit to Nightshade before bursting through the inside. Now Nightshade being held up, but finding room. And there's Big Wave to slow him down and does and draws them back. Meanwhile, Tsunami gets their 4. And Big Wave with another recycle leaping into the fray is 7-7, but yeah, that is going to be a illegal hit by Tsunami. So now, with a star pass completed, that makes Black Ice the jammer for the Agoges as they go into this power jam. Into the inside, looking for a screen of help. But the Renegades not giving up a lot of space there, and in fact stopped the progress of Black Ice. We do have a low block call assessed. That will take one of the Agoges off. That is number 13, Nightshade Hedgie. Tried a quick move, does Black Ice, but Acid Smash is right there. And now in comes Tsunami Hazard. But Scream 911 stopped their progress. And with Tsunami, you definitely don't want to get their, you want to get away with their momentum because they are hard to stop once they get going. Black Ice pushing through, falls down, gets back up, and is drawn back. Tsunami off the bench and past the pack for 4. 13 seconds left in this jam. Slamming into the tripod is Tsunami. Staying up on their feet. 911, a forearm. Trying to block Tsunami and got a forearm call for doing so. And there will be a failure to return as there was a out of play at the end there. So the Agoges are going to start with 2 blockers down. And we'll have to try to contain Stitches. And we have Blade and Slim Skady out there. Meanwhile, Dart and White has all 4 Renegades to face. All right. Each jammer goes through, and nice. Some good juking by Stitches. Meanwhile, there has been a star pass, Slim Skady. But no, it seems to be the star pass is not allowed. And so now there is a legal star pass. That is Scream, or Slim Skady rather. Slim Skady with the star. Meanwhile, Stitch is doing good work up there and will have to call it off. But not before putting up some points of their own. And extending that Renegade lead, coming up from behind and now slowly and steadily pushing forward. So great job by the Renegades to get right back into this game. Now we have Faz against Rainbow Rider. And Faz to the inside and out. Rainbow Rider looking for some offense, but no, is stopped by Foxtail. Rainbow Rider taking some big hits, but staying up, but is drawn back as Faz gets their 4. Now Faz coming around again for their second scoring pass, just as Rainbow Rider gets free. Faz, a lot of speed, does not slow down and through. 8 points for Faz. Definitely a jammer that can go fast and change direction without losing a single step. All right, Tsunami Hazard back in there. During this official timeout, I am now joined at the announcer booth by Valkyrie Vixen.
Hi, thank you for having me come and help out here.
Yeah. Right, we have the game back on. 5 seconds called. There is the whistle.
Okay, we have 77 from the Renegades jamming, and she is lead.
Nice moves there. Good jump to get through.
These kids have gone through such an amazing weekend of pushing hard and really just showing what they've come with.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even at the halfway point of this first half, and they are playing extremely aggressive. And this is the last game for both of them, so you can just lay everything out there.
And they are.
Oh, yeah. And Tsunami, hard to stop, is through for 4. And they will call that one off, and that's going to freeze the jammer in the penalty box, so the power start advantage for the Renegades as Stitches comes out.
And that's a great place to be. Who does not want a power start?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what this team can come with and having Stitches come in with a power jam.
You do have all 4 blockers for the Agoges out there, so we'll see how the Renegades decide to set up for some offense right at the top. All right, inside is open, and Stitches finds it.
Almost.
Oh, yeah.
Have what is it, Slim out there?
Yeah, no, Scream is out there, yep. All right,
Almost got it.
okay, and there is the pass to Scream. Scream 911 now with Star on. Stitches trying to fight for those points. Calls it. I think there was some points. Yeah, 2 points gained by Slindo before that call off to the 3 that was put up by Stitches.
Yeah, I think those Agoges really did a good job of coming back and getting those points.
Mm-hmm. That's always good when you don't have lead or even in a power start advantage and you can still come back and, you know, only down 1 point in that jam.
Yeah, and they did a good job of holding their jammer because they only got 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Faz, who's been fun to watch, as well as Firecracker, but Faz is out first. Faz accelerates quick off the line. So if you don't take their momentum away right away, they'll scoot right by you as they do for 4 more points.
That's a powerhouse.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And, all right, we have, now it is Slim with the star.
Cutting off that bleeding.
Fast to the outside.
And calls it off.
Nice.
Before Slim can get any points.
Right. Yeah, there hasn't been any big blowout jams, but the Renegades have really gotten together, even came from behind, and now is just putting up 4 points, 8 points each jam, have extended their lead out to 38 points.
Yeah, I mean, the Renegades just played a couple hours ago.
Right.
So they've only had a few hours to rest and to get everything together for this next game, and the last game was really hard on both teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Agoges played early this morning. And there's Tsunami. The dart is back up. Some falling on the ground. Dart is...
Past the panty.
Yep. You have Scream and Slim out there as pivots. They're good to have if you need to make a pass. Rainbow Rider now with a penalty going to the box as that jam ends.
Juniors roller derby just blows me away.
Oh yeah, these tournaments I always, volunteer to announce them because they're just great to call.
And the talent that we have in these kids are just, it's amazing.
Oh yeah. All right, we have a team timeout. The Agoges use one of their team timeouts. That will be their second one that they are using as well. They still have a little over 12 minutes to play in this first half.
All right, we have Stitches for the Renegades. And then we also have
Number 13, it's a Nightshade Hedgie. Oh no, that's Slave Orgies out there.
Yeah.
Rather. Nightshade is 13 for
the
oh yeah,
Renegades.
no, for the Agoges. It is
Yeah.
Nightshade. 13 for Slave Orgies, the Renegades, yep.
It's a good thing
So,
you know what you're
yeah.
doing.
I've been calling every game this tournament, so now like I just use these rosters as a reference sheet because I've recognized like names and numbers so
awesome.
often now.
It's been a while since I have announced, so it's really nice. So, and I really love it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to keep us going.
Oh yeah. All right, both teams lined up. Duck under by Stitches, but is stopped by Slim. While Big Wave draws back Nightshade. And no, there's a call on Stitches. And so now we have a power jam advantage for the Agoges.
Let's see what they do with this power jam.
It's like they're setting up a screen of offense, but the Renegades quick to reform and get in Nightshade's way, and a nice one. And that was Slave Orgies, number 13, taking out number 13 there.
Yeah, and they ended up getting like they got lead. So let's see what else they can pull out. It was a tough fight to get that one, though.
Oh yeah. So these jams have been pretty low scoring, but they are hard fought for every single point.
Yeah, Nightshade got past Big Wave. It was definitely had to get down and low, or you're gonna get it.
And Nightshade comes in, goes right into the teeth of the tripod, but is not knocked out, stays in bounds. Meanwhile, Stitch is working against the Agoge tripod. And putting a shoulder down is Stitches and knocks it, gets on through.
Yep. And calls it before they get any points, so.
Blueberry Slam Cakes of the Renegades will start this one in the box, though. Got a penalty assessed right at the end. However, there are two Agoge blockers that will also be starting in the box.
Then Faz is up here.
Okay.
Never fun to start with two people in the box, but I guess there's 3-2, so we'll see how this goes.
Right, yeah, Slim and Scream will have to work together to stop Faz, and Faz is not easy when you all have all four out there,
And
as we see.
And it looks like she took the brothers out.
Right,
And that's not an easy duo to take out.
yeah. But right behind is Firecracker. Coming in too hard, though, is Faz that time, and that'll send him to the bench. And Firecracker's had some great jams and great games here this tournament. Now has 30 seconds to do some damage to the board. Gets through. Looks like there'll probably be a low block call on Cairo, yep.
Which seems pretty easy because Cairo is very tall.
Oh, yeah. So now two blockers of the Renegades down there. So
Oh,
the Agoges have done a
beautiful.
lot with this power jam.
Good job, Firecracker.
And now Faz is back in there.
Get a little jammer one-on-one
And
action.
Forearm by Faz, though. And so that is 30 more seconds given to Firecracker.
Has this been the biggest jam yet for
I
the Agoges?
believe so. I think this is the biggest biggest point spread this whole game. So
We got 46 and 64. If that isn't magical, I don't
Right.
know what is.
all right, just sliding by Foxtail is Firecracker. 20 points for Firecracker. Looks on that inside, follows their
Oh.
offense, and gets through.
Yeah, this gap is closing very quickly for this jam. 24 points.
Yeah, a 10-point game. We were just talking about how it was a 38-point game, and now it's just a 10-point game just like that. Firecracker with a huge run. Got a back block against Scream or Slim.
Slim.
I'm always missing
It's okay, they're twins. I get it, I'm a twin too, so. But she doesn't play roller derby,
No.
which makes my heart sad.
Yeah.
Because she would be amazing also.
Big Wave, the first time taking the star in this game.
Yeah, this should be very fun. I'm excited to see this.
Yeah. All right, another official timeout will slow things down. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left. Incredible scoreboard. You'll see that 27-2 run. And just like that, the Agoges are well within taking lead. And, you know, perhaps before this, I'm sure they'd like to take it back before the half ends.
It looks like the refs were looking at what works for them, and it looks like we're going to start the jam. All right, we got Rainbow Rider up against Big Wave. That's some pretty awesome names there.
Oh, yeah. All right, off to the inside, then the middle. Rainbow Rider to the out.
Oh, so close.
Caught by Slay. Slay went out, but I don't think Rainbow Rider saw it. Big Wave with a lead quick on their toe stops, is pushed out, but jumps right back in.
That's a lot of power in one human right there.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. The pivot has taken the panty. We're going to see, or the helmet cover.
Yeah, we got Black Ice now. Big Wave goes through.
And calls it before they can get any more points.
Right.
Spreading that gap.
Yeah, they were within 10 at the start of the
Now
game.
they're almost 20.
Yeah.
This is when you know you have a good matched game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, like the Renegades and the Wheat Whackers had an incredible game yesterday.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
I watched that.
And so now it looks like against the Agoges here, we're going to have another one of those all the way down to the end games. Stitches taken out by Blade and recycled back, but also so is Stormcloud by Cairo. So lead is still open, and jam has not progressed beyond the jam line too much, but now there is an opening, and there goes Stormcloud.
That was beautiful. She was very aware of that outside being opened by her players.
Yeah.
And we got a power jam for Stormcloud.
Yeah, the Renegade Jammers are really dangerous out there, but yeah, looks like some penalties are costing them a bit here.
Penalties will cost any team. It doesn't matter how good or bad they are. If you don't keep those penalties under check, it is going to take you down.
Oh, yeah. All right, so now it is Cairo solo blocking against Stormcloud. Gets some goes right into the tripod, is pushing, looking to extend the pack. Slays, Voorhees thought they had him out, but they didn't. And now Acid Smasher does manage finally to get Stormcloud out.
And pulls them all the way back. That was what, at least like a 30 feet?
Yeah.
20 feet behind the pack?
Yep.
10 feet before?
All right, Slay Voorhees with the pass, now with the star. That's going to force the call off. Yeah, Acid Smash, really good job catching Stormcloud and then drawing them back and then holding them, you know, doing some good solo one-on-one blocking.
Which is beautiful.
Right.
And now we're almost to, what, 10 points between the two of them again?
Yeah, once again, nine-point difference. But Tsunami Hazard's out, and if you don't contain them quick, they will score fast on you. But Firecracker, who had that 27-point jam, is also back out there. But Tsunami is out first. Firecracker. Hard hitter does not go down. Foxtail trying to contain, but can't. Nice job by Firecracker to get back in this. Meanwhile, Tsunami being held back. Looking.
As Slim is
Push it.
contained, Tsunami. Let's see what we can get. They seem to be really bringing that wall in
Yeah.
through the Agoges.
Yeah, Sinani not opting to call it off. Wants to run this thing and get some points up there.
Yeah. We'll see if anybody comes here with some points.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the Renegades came up with 3, and then the Agoges got 2.
That was a lot of work for 2 points and 3 points. All right, so we have Faz back out for the Renegades. And we have Nightshade for the Agoges. Got a full track out there. Oop. Lost some footing there, but Faz is back up and inside. Trying to find and pushing is Nightshade and gets through.
Baz is there trying and working hard.
All right, Faz trying to get one to beat, but the Agoges are starting to regroup.
There we go.
And yeah, there it goes.
We'll see if Baz can stop this bleeding here a little bit.
Right. Yeah, Nightshade, they're getting their 4 and are calling.
She had to give a couple hits there on those blockers just to get through them.
Yeah, even the fast jammers are going to have to be a little pushy in this game.
That's for sure. This whole weekend they've had to do it.
Sinani are right back out. It's Rainbow Rider.
These kids have some awesome names.
All right, Sinani looking to do some defense really quick before going to the outside. Trying to contain Rainbow Rider. Sinani, though, looks like they're effectively split open the Agoge defense to
But
get through.
here's Rainbow Rider. They're right behind. We'll see what Sinani can do with this lead.
Big collision into Black Ice goes into Sinani, and they both go down.
We'll see who comes out with these points.
Yeah, Sinani does have lead and can definitely take to the air and gain some ground when they need to. And they're listening to their coach to call that one off.
I think the other one already got, 4-4.
Yeah. So Rainbow Rider not giving up and fighting to make sure they get as many points as they can before that whistle blows.
Any points is better than no points. But that's what's important, no matter what. Even if you feel like you've been taken down or not, you always just keep pushing because those points do make a difference.
And both teams have gotten their penalties under control. The box has been empty for a few jams now. Stitches against Dart. Both are going right up the middle. Let's see if strategy works out for them first here. And it is Dart. Stitches lowers the shoulder. Blade brought him out, but Blade stepped out, so Stitches jumped right back in. But it is Dart that is on a scoring run, and there goes Stitches. Dart runs through and calls it off. And no points for Stitches, but an awesome effort.
What an eventful weekend. There's been so many good games. And there's one more left after this. These kids will go home and sleep hard tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, anyways. Maybe a nice Epsom salt bath.
Yeah.
Maybe some ibuprofen.
Well, it might be a little while before the adrenaline fully wears off, too. All right, Faz goes to the outside. It looks like Stormcloud in the inside. Stormcloud's still on their feet, but now goes down. Faz now pushing, trying to extend that pack, but no, pack is front. And looks like Guinea Pig is working with Big Wave. And now Foxtail's right there to join them to form a tripod to get in front of Stormcloud just as Faz gets through.
And Stormcloud's been taking some hits. That has been a rough time trying to get through those blockers over there for Renegade.
They have taken some hits in the previous games that I'm surprised they got back up from. Oh, and as I say that, hopefully...
And with Slim's going to help open it up, and we'll see.
As I said before the jam ended, big heart by Stormcloud. Tough as nails out there, has been all game. So our clock is showing intermission. We'll see what the refs have to say about that. If there will be one more jam or if we will go into intermission. Right now, it does look like the whistle was blown, so we will have an intermission. So be sure to visit the merch stand. I know FoCo and the Cherry Bombs looks like they've closed up their shop, but the Wasatch stop is still open. And you can also get a sweet Bonneville Beatdown 2025 t-shirt there. Also, our concession stands are open during this break that we have here. Also has to keep the indoor restrooms for skaters and officials only. And we will see you in 13 minutes. We have 2 minutes left before we start this game up again. So if you see anyone outside, you want to let them know that they need to take their seats now. Taking a look at the scoreboard, this is a 6-point game. Agoges took a bit of an early lead, but then the Renegades came right back, extended their lead by quite a bit, and then one big 27-point jam later. Now the Agoges are right back within striking distance to take back that lead. So nothing is safe or nothing is guaranteed in the next 30 minutes here. It's been a very hard-hitting physical game, and it's going to be more of the same. As soon as we get back here, the clock is now at 1 minute and 15 seconds. And before we get started once again, I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors for this tournament. We have Canyon Sports Therapy, The Pie Pizzeria, Einstein's Bagels, and 187 Killer Pads. At 30 seconds left as both teams are deciding on the line they're going to bring out.
I'm so happy that we have halftime. Halftime's like life in the middle of roller derby.
Oh, yeah. It's different, though. Like, as an announcer, it's like, oh, we got some time. As a player, it's the quickest 15 minutes ever.
It really is. I drink as much water as I can. I eat a banana or an apple, handful of protein, but like it's still never enough.
Oh.
Never enough.
There will be, looks like Big Wave will be starting in the box as we begin this second half here. The rolling whistle. We have Firecracker out there facing down the Renegade tripod. Tsunami Hazard. Gonna play some. Firecracker to the outside falls down, but quick and up. They take lead.
They were really neck to neck for just those couple of seconds too.
Right. Yeah. It's a bit of a sprint there for it, and then Tsunami got caught up by the Goge blocker.
Oh, that's wonderful. Firecrackers got some fire in them.
Yeah, I always wondered, did they pick their name or were they given their names? They're very explosive when they hit that pack. It's, yeah.
I know I picked my derby name, so. Though sometimes I wish someone would pick it for me, but it wouldn't be as good.
All right, Tsunami has made it through, but now Firecracker.
Oh.
Hard. Yeah, that is the forearm by 5-1. It's when you're a bigger and aggressive player, you could definitely inadvertently find yourself on the wrong end of some penalties.
That's for sure. Okay, we got Stitches for the Renegades. And let's see, is that Nightshade for the Agoges?
Yes, and we have had a lead change now. The Agoges on that run.
Look at that.
Yeah. 90 to 85 as we begin this third jam of the second half.
Yeah, I really give it out to the Renegades because they've had to play back-to-back several of their games. So,
Right, yeah.
but these Agoges, they are really giving them a run for their money.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Stitches, nice move to the outside, gets their hips by. And once again, similar move to the outside to get past Slim. They have the lead, but right behind is Nightshade.
And we'll see if Nightshade lets them get some points. Oh, no, it's Stitches that has the lead.
Using Big Wave as a battering ram, but also makes them, yeah, they get a back block on that, so Big Wave will be going right back into the box.
And that's 3 penalties within just a few minutes, so we'll see
Right.
where those penalties lie.
And yeah, they did spend some time in the box the first half too, so there could be in danger of fouling out here.
And this just shows that, like, we've had a lot of roller derby this weekend.
Oh, yes.
So we have Dart, I think for the Agoges.
Right?
And then we have Faz.
Faz back out. So it looks like a foxtail and guinea pig. Tried to do some tandem blocking, but weren't able to contain Dart. But they are able to provide some good offense to get Faz out there quick.
And really put some fire behind Dart. See how fast they go and when they're going to call it off.
We're both blockers for the Renegades. We're still in the box. That's how quick that jam was. They didn't even get to serve their full 30 seconds.
Okay, well, we've got Rainbow Rider.
It's Nanny Hazard.
We got 2 blockers for the Renegades and 4 for the Agoges.
Big hit by Cairo to take out Ryder. But also recycled back is Tsunami. Ryder steps on in and gets free. Tsunami pushing, and gets there. Renegades are at full strength once again as Ryder goes on their scoring pass. And a nice burst of speed by Tsunami to try to make some points out of that before Rainbow called it off.
And it looks like the Renegades came out with 3 versus 4 for the Agoges.
All right.
So didn't call it off in too much time to keep it to 0, but they still got some points.
Yep.
We got 99 for the Agoges and 91 for the Renegade.
And Firecracker's back out there for the Agoges, who's had an impressive jams this game. Slave Voorhees, not often a jammer for the Renegades, but sometimes is, and when they are, they can pull something off as they do.
Just like
Yep.
they did. Beautiful.
And now it is a race.
Firecracker's right behind. Oh, that bean dip right past Cairo, but did not get it.
They do not check their speed as they slam into those tripods one bit.
And then the Agoges jammer got leading with the head.
Oh, yeah.
And so is now in the box. And now we have a power jam for the Renegades.
Yeah, so this this could be their lead change opportunity right here, especially they bring out Faz as their jammer.
And it's really hard because when the Renegade jammer went in with a beautiful bean dip, she just happened to dip into the wrong spot.
All right. Okay, Faz collides, and now waiting for their O to make some chaos. But the Agoge's really good at reforming. However, it is not enough.
All right, Faz.
Now Faz is in position to score as the jammer stands. Faz, quick. Can accelerate so fast, change direction without losing speed.
Yeah, probably about 4 times. They were beautiful with that.
They're
Agility.
Yep. For their first 4 of the game, and they decide to call that one off. That brings them within 2 points now. Just like that. Yeah, Faz took some hard hits to get that, though.
It looks like now we're changing positions. Instead of the Renegades going out with 2, the Agoges are going out with 2.
Right. Yeah, we have Blade and Scream out there now.
Yep.
Try to contain Tsunami, so that's gonna be an effort. Dart's got all 4 Renegades. Blade,
Yeah, all 4 Renegades that are rough to try to get by, so...
Tsunami is knocked out, but so quick to get right back in that the blockers couldn't reform in time to stop them.
Yep, she got knocked out and jumped up just instantly, like a gazelle. All right, Dart coming in. Try to get those points.
All right, Gogi's now at full strength. All right, Tsunami is running it, but Dart is scoring points now, and Dart is through.
For 4 points.
Right.
Good job, Dart. We have Tsunami trying to make it through. And calls it, so to kind of keep Dart from getting more points.
Yeah. 2 points on that. Couldn't get the 4 to make it a wash. So Agoges coming from behind to get a 2-point advantage on that jam.
Ooh, we got 13 against 13.
Ah, sweet. Slave Voorhees and Nightshade Hedgie.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
And penalty box is clear, so.
Yeah, 4 blockers for each. Let's see what they can do with this.
Right, nice off the line for both teams, so. And then both defenses quick to recover from it. Nightshade being brought back by Stitches.
Oh, look.
It's the 4th game for both of these teams. And when you've been putting everything into each and every game by game 4.
There's not a lot left to pull from.
Right. So Faz and Firecracker dueling jammers. They're both very dynamic jammers.
We both got full lines here.
Renegades opting to start right at the jam line. Right, both to the inside. Now Firecracker to the out. Nice footwork, but not enough for Faz to stay in. Firecracker going back and forth. Nice lateral movements. Stays in, takes a hit, but twirls, absorbs it, and keeps on pushing. Foxtail, though, right there to stop him. But that will put 64 big Black Widow into the box.
Oh, beautiful footwork by Firecracker. Oh, no,
Oh,
looks
no.
like she's going to the box.
Right, yeah. I don't know if that was maybe a low block. I couldn't quite see.
Okay, here we go, Faz, coming in.
Down by 4, so this, again, that opportunity is there.
That was a big push for both of them.
Racing up, staying in, but good push by Black Ice. Right, looking for taking the tripod and decided to call that one off.
Looks like we're starting with, is this a power jam?
Yeah, yeah, power start.
Power
He's
start.
gonna get a few seconds. Now we are at a 1-point game as we have 20 minutes left. Tsunami can do it.
She's got 3 blockers out there to help her.
Big running start. And Tsunami with momentum is very difficult.
And here comes Firecracker, only just a few seconds.
All right, Firecracker goes down, taken back by Cairo. Nice waterfall back by the Renegades. But Tsunami looks like they've got her pretty contained at turn 2, even pushing back some. But that might be a direction as well, and it is.
And with the hop, skip, and a jump, we got Tsunami out.
Yes, but Firecracker right behind now.
Yeah, when Tsunami jumps, she uses her legs and she gets pretty high.
Yeah, the air that they manage is incredibly good. Now they got some points, but so does Firecracker, it looks like. We have a multiplayer. Quick burst of speed gets through. Now that star is off, so Firecracker can't score any points while that star is in their hand. And Tsunami's on a roll now.
Yeah, she is jumping through that pack. There is nothing stopping her.
The lead change. There goes
Lead
Tsunami.
change.
All right, and there was a handoff. Oh, and we do have a cut track. I don't see who's going to the box yet, but it is a Renegade. Renegade blocker. And Tsunami, 12 points for the lead change to bring the Renegades out on top again.
I mean, has this been like 3 or 4 lead changes?
Oh, let's see. It's our third, maybe? Yeah.
And the Renegades actually got 16 points for this round.
Oh, yeah.
So that really is a lead change.
That's, down, extending that lead out to 12 points now. So coming from behind. And
We got Stitches and we got the Rainbow Rider.
but 12 points can go away quickly. So it's not a safe lead by any means.
That is for sure.
Oh, and Stitches is in the penalty box, so now this gives the Agoges a chance to close up that lead. Rainbow Rider in, yeah.
Oh, and she watches just as Big Wave goes down.
Right.
Rainbow Rider hops in. That is some track awareness right there.
Rainbow Rider using the whole track to their advantage. Weaving back and forth, inside, outside, and through.
With the beautiful spin, too.
Yeah. Stitches is back. Oh, tries for a hop, but doesn't clear it.
Almost, though.
Right. But Rainbow now has 4 points and is looking to put a few more on the board. Gets their hips by Big Wave. So I believe they've got 2 points so far. Good 4-4, there it is.
Perfect, with Rainbow Rider really just bringing those hips in front and switching to grab those 4 points.
Take a Stitches, hard. Yeah, getting a low block. They went to the ground and crashed into a player. I don't know if they're aware that they got that call. But
Okay.
no,
Now she's going to the box.
okay. I thought there was a call against Stitches there, but I didn't see anyone head towards the box. But I do see, 1-2 Rainbow Riders now in the box.
Sometimes it's just hard to hear out there.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Renegades will start with a power start. Let's see how they position this.
Yeah, a tie game on that last one. So
Like you said, 12 points is not hard to come back at.
right.
So we can see this can be a big, powerful lead change. They can get, some really good points on this because now she's just barely in the box. So
Oh,
that's 30 seconds that she gets to sit and power this up.
Yeah, so this is the second game the Renegades will have had this tournament. That's just coming down to the last minutes.
Faz has got lead
We are at our 15-minute mark right now.
as she's in for, well, it's now ending her power start as Rainbow Rider comes in.
It's trying to get up front.
Beautiful move by
Nice!
Faz.
Yes, getting those hips right by Blade. Looks like 2 got through, but no, that was just their initial, so they did not get any points on that.
And really, I mean, for that being a power start, there was only 4 points. So
Right.
those Agoges really held that jammer.
Yeah, definitely that race to the front to get some space between them and Faz. So,
That's right. And that was 30 seconds they had to hold
right.
Rainbow Rider in the box.
Nightshade against Tsunami. Tsunami pushing the jammer. Oh, but pushes a little too far, it almost looks like, and helps out Nightshade to get to the outside.
Yeah, those blockers didn't realize what she was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
The Agoges need that to try to get this lead change that they're fighting for,
And we do have a power jam.
which is good because Nightshade has lead.
But Nightshade having a tough time now trying to get by the Renegades. You know, they know that they got to keep the points low and wait for their jammer to get right back out. Nightshade is up and out though.
Yep, 4 more points for Nightshade, which is now a tie.
Nightshade does have the option to call it off. Tsunami, no, taken out by Black Ice. Hit by Cairo takes out Nightshade. Up front there at turn number 1 is Tsunami battling it out and just can't quite keep in. And now we're seeing a lot of hard hits going on. Yeah, that definitely was getting crazy at the end there.
I mean, this is anyone's game. This
Yeah.
has had so many lead changes, and oh, there we go. Another couple points. The Agoges at 126, the Renegades at 125.
Renegades have all 3 team timeouts. That may come in handy as the clock winds down, too.
Got to give a little shout out to all these referees that are here volunteering their time, their energy, and their expertise for this tournament to happen.
Oh, yeah. We got our volunteer NSO crew as well.
And the volunteers just to run this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have this Derby Depot, and we need all the help we can get, so thank you.
All right, Slave Voorhees in red against Dart in white. Dart looking for offense on the outside. Doesn't quite make it to get free.
Oh,
Ooh, big hit by Big Wave, and there will be a cut track, I think.
Yep, just a little sneaky there,
Yeah.
running back.
Yeah, did
We have Slave Boris
uh-huh.
that has gotten lead and coming to see what they got.
Even yeah, we see even with these power jams, the teams keep them still no blowouts. They'll still keep them down to just maybe 4 points before having to call off.
That's right.
But there goes Slay with a burst of speed and out.
And calling it to also start with another power start, even if it's just going to be a few seconds.
Right.
This can be make or break, especially for them. Only 4 points. Is that 3 points ahead?
Yep, 3 points now.
We'll see
So-
how that catches up, if
Yeah.
that's to the 129 or if that's with
Now,
the
I
points
do
already.
see Firecracker out there, but
Oh.
Dart is standing in the box. It looks like the might just have a official, if this is official review or official timeout.
They'll figure it out.
All right, looks like it's going to be an official review. We have the coaches and captains out there.
That is a lot of referees in the middle of that track.
So yeah, looks like the Agoges did call an official review.
And give each of these players a minute to breathe and
Yeah.
really just bring it back down and get ready for the last 11 minutes of this game. So the next game, we're going to be having the Wasatch Assault up against the Weed Whackers. So don't miss that. That's going to be the final game of this tournament.
I am so looking forward to that because both teams have had awesome defenses, and I want to see what the Jammers do against each defense.
Yeah, and those jammers, like, these kids have really been training to get where they're at. So this is going to be a really good game.
Oh, yeah.
I might be biased, but
All right.
I know that they're going to give each other a nice run for the money.
Oh, yeah.
So, and each of these teams are just so sweet. Like, these teams come in willing to just play and work hard, and they've just been so sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of the weird thing with derbies. More often than not, you don't really get pissed off if someone hits you really hard. You're more of like, oh, that was awesome. Good job.
That was a good hit, and
So,
you took me down.
Yeah. Unless it's a dirty hit, then you can get maybe a little angry. But yeah, for the most part, you like getting those big hits.
Yeah.
Coach doing some front squats with the player on the Agoges.
All right, let's see what we got here. Doesn't look like anything has changed, so we'll find out.
Saw a thumbs up. I don't know if that was they retain or just a. They will not retain. I guess that thumbs up was a okay gesture rather than a.
So it sounds like there was official review, but it didn't go through. And then they couldn't retrain that because of the way that they put it out there. So they lost the review and did not get it.
I believe the Agoges have only one timeout to use. And as close as this game is, and you want to control that clock.
That's a little bit of power right there.
Yeah. Three team timeouts and an official reviewer open to the Renegades.
And that power start really did good for the Renegades.
All right. Didn't even need offense, though, which is impressive because the Agoges have had a tough wall, but Faz just blasted their way through it.
Sure did, but here comes Dart. And Dart is coming in to get some points.
Right. Faz is through for 4. Now Dart is on their own scoring run now.
Let's see what the Renegades do with this.
It's going into the outside, stays in, grabs 4 more and calls it. Nice skating by Faz.
And left the Agoges with 0 points, so that was an 8-0. Oh, nope, we got 3 points over there.
Oh, yeah. Dart did go around and was on a scoring pass, so was able to get 3 points. Firecracker back out there against Tsunami. Either one of these jammers can just suddenly blow up and put a huge hurt on you.
That's for sure.
There goes Firecracker on the inside, stopped by Acid Smasher though. Nice awareness by Acid Smasher.
Yeah, I don't think Dart saw, or Firecracker saw that blocker there.
Yeah.
So close to getting lead.
Tsunami is free. Firecracker not held for long.
They're about half a track behind.
All right. Charging into the tripod is Tsunami. Nice dip by Firecracker to get a point. I think they got maybe 1 or 2 points on that. We'll see.
Yeah, the Agoges were holding and cinching up, so they were not wanting to let Tsunami get any of those points.
Oh, no, there will be a power start. Looks like Firecracker was instead called on a penalty at the very end, though. Did get their 2 points, but may have had enough. Oh, no, I guess not. I do see Nightshade out there. So I thought I saw someone doing a power jam gesture, but they were mistaken, I suppose. Yeah, Renegade wall just closing in on Nightshade. And I'm getting some good offense.
Which we got a forearm on Slayer Borez.
Yeah.
So we got another power jam, but the Agoges get this.
Right.
Let's see what they can do with this power jam.
Direction call that will send Black Widow to the box for the Renegades. There goes Nightshade.
And we'll see. Now we have, what, 3 blockers out there for the Renegades for Nightshade to get past?
Yeah, see how they do their offense. Oh, hard hits by the Renegades. So even though that offense was there, the Renegades put the jammer down. And we have a star pass.
And now we have a full 2-minute jam. So we have
Right.
about 1 minute left in there, and we'll see what Slim can do with this
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yes, Slay's back out there. So now neck and neck jammers.
And Slim has just been pretty much blocking, so we'll get to see what Slim can do.
Hard hit into Siren from Slim.
It's giving the Renegades a run for their money or for their points.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful bean dip
Yes.
by the Renegades.
Sprinted, didn't slow down, and
But-
nailed that dip right on the outside. And
But now Slim is in the box, so
Oh.
we'll see. We got another power jam.
so now this gives a chance to the Renegades to extend that lead still. And yeah, we are down into single-digit minutes left.
And they are a little bit more than 10 points ahead.
That is the jam, and there'll even be a power start
Yep.
for the Renegades.
And there'll probably be a couple seconds left. I know Slim just barely stood up, so I'd say there's about a good 6 seconds left. Maybe we'll see what they can do with that with the Renegades.
All right, team timeout by the Renegades. Probably a good strategy right now to kind of calm down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get those players to calm down a bit. They're about 12 points ahead, so we'll see, which is not much. That's only 1 jam. Really, that could just be 2 laps around, 3 laps, you know?
Right.
It looks like the Renegades are down a player.
Possibly fouled out. I know they had a couple trips in the penalty box. That could have been the reason.
And let's see what these Agoges have. They have the power, they have the skill, so let's see what they can do to hold up against this power start.
Well, last time Faz was out there, though, they burst right through that wall, so I'm sure they might be looking to do something like that again.
That's for sure.
And looks like the Renegades are setting up a offensive play.
We got our teams lined up over here, getting ready to come and warm up after this game.
I mean, watching this game's got to pump you up for your game, right? You know, like.
I guess it depends the type of player you are. All right, we got Slim getting lead after coming in out of the box.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can take some control of this game to
Good.
come back.
Good footwork, some big long steps on the toe stops to get through and by. Just like that, there are 4 points. And we do have a star pass. I believe that's Foxtail now with the star.
All right, we got another blocker going to the box from the Agoges. But I don't think that's going to stop Slim.
Pass will tie it up for Slim.
This is really what Agoges need, is to come back and get it.
Oh, and now we have a power jam as Foxtail goes to the box.
And they are now 152 to 152, and
Right.
50 seconds left.
Really, all right. Now the Agoges are trying to keep the pack back by Keeping number 97 of the Renegades. That's Faz. And as we wind down here, I mean, both teams aren't going to give an inch, so there's going to be a lot of hard hits from some pretty exhausted players.
That's right. And we have 20 points on that board, which is another game change. We got the Agoges at 160 to the Renegades 152. It shows you what one good jam can do.
Yeah. The Renegades lined up at the jam line, probably looking to take away any momentum Firecracker can build.
And is this a power start that we have again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Foxtail will re-enter as the jammer.
And you never know. Just like we had Slim come in. Slim just came and got the lead and 20 points. So
And Foxtail has jammed for the Renegades and can cover ground on a track very quickly.
I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Oh,
4 minutes and 58 seconds left, and let's see what we got.
The Renegades opting to start back or up front. Okay, into the pack and to Cairo. Now looking for a lane, but not getting it. And in is Foxtail.
Here we
Agoges didn't see it coming, and Foxtail is out and lead.
Yeah, with the Renegades were really keeping back that jammer with Cairo, just really stuck. That jammer stuck to Cairo.
All right, 4-point game with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Looks like we have 4 blockers for the Renegades and 3 for the Agoges.
Agoges pivot standing up in the penalty box.
So we have the Agoges at 160 and the Renegades at 156. That's 4 points between them with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. What a wild ride this has been.
Oh yeah, this is one of those awesome games to call. Yeah, Rainbow Rider trying to get shoved out by Stitches.
I don't think Rainbow Rider was trying to get shoved out. I think Stitches were trying to shove out Rainbow Rider. Big Way pushing out Rainbow Rider.
Yeah, Stitches opting to do defense here as the jammer for the Renegades.
Sometimes that really works.
It is the Renegades that are down by 4. Now here comes Stitches to slide into the tripod. Big hit by Big Wave to take out Rainbow Rider.
Going all the way back.
Oh, that will send Scream back to the penalty box, though. And there it is. Stitches wins that lead. However, trying to hold back Rainbow Rider sends Big Wave to the penalty box.
That's
now
right.
Rainbow Rider is out.
Which leaves Rainbow Rider a lot easier path to get through.
Mhm.
There's only there's 3 blockers left on the Renegades. 3 on the Agoges. So they're each starting with one of their, big blockers in the box.
Oh yeah, and Stitches was able to pick up all the 4 points, so now we're back at a tie game at 3 minutes left.
We're going to have to see how many times this has got a tie game versus like a lead change, because this is ridiculous. I mean, amazing.
A dart out there in white for Yoda. First time taking the star is Yoda in this game. But Yoda is quick. We'll see what happens. Dart going around to the outside, caught by Foxtail, jumps inside. It is caught. Nice, the pivot of the Renegades there, holding up Dart.
And it looks like Big Wave's trying to help Yoda through here, but Dart makes it through.
Yep. Dart stays in, yeah. Got pushed out, but got pushed towards the outside, but managed to just stick on their toe stops right on the line and keep in. So now the Agoges with a lead, and they're on a scoring run, trying to get them back in front of the Renegades. We do have a low block call on Yoda.
And Dart makes it through for another 4 points.
Yeah, fortunately, Yoda did pass off the jammer to Fast, so it's not their jammer going to the box. Oof.
There is some down skaters. They got to work around.
Right.
Okay, so it looks like for the end of this one with 1 minute and 30 seconds, we're at Agoges 167 to the Renegades 160. Let's all take a big breath.
All right, Gogi's down a blocker. But, so are the Renegades. Let's play a 3-on-3 blocker situation. Firecracker versus Tsunami. Firecracker swings to the outside, is caught by Cairo. Tsunami colliding, but back up on their feet. Getting caught up by Blade. Pushing, and they're free.
That was a beautiful fight right there.
So now down 7. Here comes the Renegades' chance to strike.
And Tsunami is pushing those Agoges so hard and has this beautiful agility to try to get through them.
Right. And they are through. There was a successful jammer pass. That'll give it to Scream. So Tsunami decides not to call it.
Okay. And Scream takes the panty and helps stop the bleeding and forces a call off.
Right, so I don't know if the Renegades got any additional points on that, but the Renegades are now calling a team timeout.
And there was a little bit of confusion in there, it seems like. But for now, I think we've got 4 points for each side.
Yeah, so Tsunami worked incredibly hard, got for those 4 points, but, Scream just comes up and with a big leap, makes it a wash.
That is definite. So we have, with 5 seconds left and probably 1 jam left, the Agoges are at 171. Renegade is at 164. Let's see what they put out there for this last jam. This is a nail biter.
Yeah, Renegades, last time they were in this situation, they came out on top for the 5 points to win.
This is definitely the game to watch.
Yeah, Acid Smash taking the star for the first time this game. Being elected to be the Renegades jammer to try to put them ahead. Meanwhile, Firecracker for the Agoges.
Let's see if this is the special weapon for them, huh?
Right. I mean, they're strong, and so they can definitely force their way through.
Oh.
And everyone's going to be putting everything into this. Firecracker stays on their feet.
It goes down twice.
Wow. Great track awareness, great ability.
They are not lead. It doesn't
But
look
no,
like.
I don't know if that was a no pass, no penalty. A beautiful skating by Firecracker.
Oh, is
That's
lead and now calls it off.
Right, and there it is, Firecracker.
With that last 4 points, let's see, we're at 175 to 164 maybe?
Yeah.
We're not quite
160.
sure.
Yep.
This is an unofficial score.
Tough break for the Renegades, but they played a great game.
They have really came and they have really fought.
Oh,
And same with those Agoges. We've got
Yes.
some really awesome teams here.
Yeah, Firecracker with a big 27-point jam when they were down by over 30 to bring them within striking distance, and then ends the game.
Okay, I think we
Yeah.
got an official final score.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got 175 Agoges to the Renegades 164. That's an 11 points.
Oh,
Definitely a nail biter.
that was fun.
Well, thanks for having me come and announce with you, and I'm now stepping back to go and
Yeah.
coach my own team.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
have a good one.
Good luck with that. Sure, the Wheat Whackers will not want to let you leave with a win. So.
We'll fight good.
Right. All right, and your teams, your winners in white are Rainbow Rider, Nightshade Hedgie, Stormcloud L, Spider, Firecracker, Dart, Black Ice, Blade, Scream, and Slim Skady. And the Renegade Outlaws, Blueberry Slam Cakes, Slave Voorhees, Guinea Pig, Stitches, Cairo, Acid Smash Ya, Big Wave, Yoda, Black Widow, Foxtail, Siren, Tsunami Hazard, and Faz.